in here where we're trading 0 to death. We're trading like one grab into 70, 80, 90, whatever percent you need.
Luigi is just non-fighting game Kazuya with how he goes for his conversions. And as I was kind of getting into, just that he has a little bit more range than Kazuya. He has that plunger, he has those fireballs. So Kazuya has to work his way in a little bit more into that flurry of quick buttons that Luigi has.
And it's not like Kazuya doesn't have the tools to. I mean, you have fully invincible moves. You have moves that, you know, turn Kazuya into a weird-looking hurt box, but it is going to be a struggle to get in on, like, Angelo. If Angelo commits to this big plunger fireball, you know, do all the moves that are hard for Kazuya to deal with over and over and over again. As we get the grab into the up B, and that's the first stock, I'm going to expect a lot of up B kills in this set from both sides.
Absolutely, and the thing with Luigi in this matchup too is his buttons are so fast, it doesn't really give Kazuya a ton of opportunities to get stocks unless you hand wrap it for him there, like missing the up B off the platform. But with how Luigi typically plays, he has a flurry of hitboxes out at all times that Kazuya kind of has to work his way around, which he's not accustomed to.
Absolutely not. Ooh, good electric there from Mistral. This could be a stock. No, can't find the up B, does Mistral. I was wondering what the finisher was going to be there, because I thought maybe after the side B we could got like the big punch, whatever it is.
Yeah, the up smash.
The up smash.
But
or like the other electric one. Not the...
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm blanking on what it's called, but where he kind of like jumps forward with it, yeah. But going to be jumping into that down B is Mistral, so we're going to be down to our last stocks already. Only a minute and a half off the clock. I think this is going to be a quick set. It could be it could be go to game 5 and be like a 10-minute set.
Yeah, it's shades of Rags Elegant at that one Smash and Splash where they had a 6-minute best of 5. But
oh, except Rags got annihilated in that one. Yeah, that was a quick 3-0.
Ooh, good electric there, but as Luigi is landing, so we don't get the killing hitbox. That, however, is going to be an electric into an up B, and that is Mistral taking game 1 over Angelo.
Just the smallest wait there. He got the initial opener and then waited for the defensive option from Angelo, just knowing that Luigi's so floaty, he could just basically wait out whatever Luigi wanted to do, and he got his last pick up there to clean it out with a little bit more percent. So strong finisher coming out from Mistral.
Yeah, and there is a lot that Luigi can do to get out of these Kazuya combos. We do have the frame 1 down B, which could be a combo breaker if Mistral is not frame perfect with his combos. Haven't really seen that so far from Angelo, but it is something to keep an eye on, to keep in the back of the mind.
So I think we just made our way back to small battlefield here. I think this is one of those matchups where the stage doesn't really matter.
Not particularly. They're both like the same things. They both dislike the same things, and they both really don't want to give each other FD.
Yeah, and at least on this stage, Luigi can kind of shark with those up airs under the platforms. It gives him some safe haven around Kazuya's combos. Luigi doesn't necessarily need combos to do his own, but it'll help him as far as defense against Kazuya.
Exactly. That is a place that I have been really impressed with Angelo so far in the set, is he has really, really good defense. Up until Mistral gets like the hit. It's really hard for Mistral to get the hit. When Mistral gets the hit, the combos are on point. But Angelo's doing such a good evasive job against Mistral so far.
Doing a lot of really great movement, just weaving around Kazuya, mixing up his options, and just getting that landing nair into the down B. So I find that a lot of times against Kazuya, if you play that kind of vertical game, like just like kind of diagonal horizontally above him, and just kind of bait out the offense, the grounded game from him, he has a lot harder time. And Angelo's doing a great job just weaving around him with those options like the fairs.
Yeah, that is going to be an electric into an up smash from Mistral. It does seem to be, as soon as Mistral gets that one hit, it's typically a lot of percent or a stock. It was a stock on that occasion. Angelo, though, still has the percent lead here.
You see him going for those up airs, just trying to get Mistral off that platform, as I was talking about earlier. Just gives Angelo some safer poking options with those platforms. Doesn't have to necessarily always be interacting with Kazuya. But the problem is, once you get onto those platforms, it can be hard to get off once the Kazuya combo starts.
Yeah, and a good 55% there on to Mistral is going to be eating that down throw into the up B, though, from Angelo. And Angelo now with a stock lead and a fairly healthy stock at that. I mean, how healthy can a stock be against Kazuya? But
we're going to find out. This is another Luigi combo, and that up B is going to not quite get it done. Kazuya on the much heavier side, so Mistral living just a little bit longer. But another forward smash is going to clean it up. And as you're talking about, it's Kazuya, but it's also Luigi, so it doesn't matter. Wow.
What I'm loving about Angelo's game so far as well is that he's finding, like, every hit is being taken to the fullest maximum extent it could possibly be taken. It's like, sometimes when you fight Luigi's, they'll do, like, a down throw combo, maybe finish it with, like, a down B or a nair, or, like, if you get to falling nair, it's going to link into something, not necessarily killing, but forcing into that position. Every time that Angelo finishes a combo, it's either the most possible percent he could possibly do, or it's killing with an up B. Or down B.
That's when you get to this level, you really have to have those combos on lock. It definitely helps that Luigi's combos are definitely easier on Kazuya, where he has that, frame 6 jump squat, where it just makes it harder for him to get out of them. But if Mistral gets things going and he gets a couple of those defensive option reads, that could be a really quick stock.
Yeah, just like we were saying, like, once Mistral gets that one hit, it's so hard for him to come back. But we're trading them now at this point.
This is peak Smash Bros, man, where it's just 0 to death each other back and forth, back and forth. And these guys are both playing really well. Like, they're playing smart neutral. It's just both of them have to interact with each other to get their own openings, so the sparks are going to start flying sooner than later.
It's two sides of the same coin that we're looking at right now, where it's like they both want the exact same things. They both know how to do it to each other, and they both are willing to.
You gotta risk it for the biscuit,
yes,
right?
Exactly.
Like, you're not gonna get your damage unless you commit. And committing that grab is not going to be as much of an issue compared to what Kazuya has to do. So it makes those openers just more consistent for Angelo.
Yeah, this is actually one of the first times we've seen the Rage Drive come out on the Kazuya, but it is going to be quickly evaporated as we get that down throw into the down B, taking another stock. And, you know, Mistral started off with a huge lead. Angelo's brought it all the way back.
Just continue to have those, like, safe poking options with the fairs, with the down tilts. Makes it really frustrating for Mistral. Consistently find openings, but
There's
again,
the big punch I was
every
talking
time
about.
he goes down, it feels like he just takes a big swing and it always works out.
As someone who's teamed with Mistral in doubles before, he loves those big swings for big stocks. And no bigger stock so far in this set than that one he just took, because it gives him an opportunity here in game number 3 against this Luigi. However, oh no!
That could be big. Does not get the spike down hitbox on the nair, though. Still has the Rage Drive in hand. Not going to save it. Going to get that command throw. Going really deep, and he misses it.
Yeah, that was so deep. I don't think I've ever seen a Kazuya try for an edge guard that deep before. Mistral, braver than most, and still has that Rage Drive on deck. Looking for it right there. Not going to find it, however. Angelo.
No way!
I was just about to say Angelo giving him no opportunities, but the one that he does cost him the stock and the third game. And Mistral using the super armor on that move to work his way through that Luigi up smash and take that stock.
The opportunity comes knocking on the noggin. Just armoring through that up smash is so crazy. And it's the little things between what can mean, you know, being up 2-1 and being down 2-1 in a set.
Exactly, especially in a pivotal game 3 like that. I mean, stage doesn't necessarily matter in this game because we're going on small battlefield for the 4th game. But just having the knowledge that you are up a game and you are now up a full stock, that could do wonders for Mistral right now. Angelo on the back foot yet again to start a game.
Having such a being a floaty like Luigi means your air dodge is going to linger for a lot longer, so you have a lot bigger window to get those 2 frames, which Mistral made the absolute most of. So it's going to be up to Angelo here just to try to keep this ledge trap going. But now he has to contend with Rage Drive Kazuya.
Yeah, again, this is where Mistral has made his money. However, Angelo with the down throw and the down B. I think that's the first one that's hit that's not killed, but Dude's going to back air right after to finish up that stock.
So this is, again, when we get down to the grinding to the halt, where it's just who gets that first opener. But that's the first time we've seen Angelo really drop a combo. Still going in the advantage state, but Mistral going to live when on a lot of these other stocks he probably wouldn't have.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's an opportunity that you do not want to drop this deep into a bracket, let alone down 2-1 against a player of Mistral's caliber. However, we are going to be cleaning up that stock with up tilt up B. Mistral doesn't look too happy about that one, but I know Angelo is.
Being able to just dash and do a roll read with an up tilt like that to confirm into a stock at around 80% is low-key kind of crazy. Especially when you're so used to having to run away from Luigi with his grab already out, being able to just get that up tilt is so nice.
Great laser there from Mistral taking that stock, and now we are 1 stock apiece here in this game number 4. This is Angelo's winner's bracket life here, and it's kind of flashing by right now. Oh, try for the first attack, not going to find it though.
A dash attack saving Angelo's life, so one more grab. This isn't going to confirm into the stop, but if he had gotten that nair, it just might have.
That's yet again another missed opportunity for Angelo, and unfortunately, that is going to be a missed opportunity that will cost him his winner's bracket life, and Mistral moving on into the winner's quarters side of things here.
Watching the player cams throughout that set, it's just them taking turns shaking their head as they get hosed by the other player. It's just like, guys, you're doing the same thing to each other.
Don't you understand, Reed? I deserve it, not you.
I think of the classic Melee meme where it's all the characters sitting on the bus and it's like Marth, Fox, Falco, Falcon. They're just like, I'm the only character that's smart. Everyone else is just mindless aggression. I'm the hero of this story, basically. And that's what that set felt like. These two, every time they'd get like grabbed and died 80, they're like,
I'm going to be real with you. I don't think a Luigi or a Kazuya has ever sat down and said, I'm the hero of Smash Ultimate.
Luigi might. Luigi might.
Maybe. But